Good day to you, Dangerlings. Listen, if you like goblins and you like April Hughes and you like other people and, you know, you like us as a club, you know, if you like Naomi Clark, if you like Reese Lawton, and again, if you like us, then you are guaranteed to like Goblin Quests, which is something that you can listen to via our Patreon. And they're amazing, these little Patreon shows. £5 a month, you're going to get a hold of all of these episodes. I was part of one of these Goblin Quests, and I can tell you, we had a lot of fun. You know? Go and check it out. Check it out on the Patreon /Danger Club Pod. You know where it is. We love you. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
We're going to start the episode with a whole bunch of monster turns.
Oh god, she cricks her neck and uses some chain lightning.
I think that's the end of ogres in general. The little gnome guy enacts enraged growth.
Oh man.
Karagor puts a hand to his chest and goes,
Babe, how do we know they're real?
I mean, Velda's suspicious to see Ica.
well, we tried. At which point she unfurls a pair of bat-like wings. Kiss me, Folton.
The adventure continues now.
This episode, it promises to be uncomfortably sexy, but in a good way. I don't know how that works.
Okay.
Because there are a bunch of demons who seem to appear to be people of varying degrees of attractiveness from throughout the history of the Danger Club, and they're all getting romantic with the Danger Club, who are broadly rejecting them, and it's making them sad. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast. Oh, that's right, everybody. It took us 304-ish episode for a podcast with an entirely male cast to have an encounter with succubuses. It took us that long. To put in the most cheesecakey, fan servicey, dumb monster in the history of role-playing games. But they're here.
Well, here they are.
We're dealing with it. They're better in Pathfinder. There's been some improvements. For example, there's a very important line that says, gender is irrelevant to succubuses. They simply want to consume people. So you won't find art of them in the little teeny and the itsy bitsy teeny weeny bikinis, like in previous ones. But they're in the slithering and I cut them because I don't like them as monsters. But I saw an opportunity to do something fun with them in this one and play with the illusion.
Because we're all missing loved ones. That's why.
Exactly.
So you've turned it into it's not just about the like weird sexy time. It's about the missing a loved one. It's about the piece of you that's missing. Unfortunately, I didn't fail my will save, so I was like, fuck off. But it could have been very emotional.
And the irony is that as there's not one for Velda, that cuts as well. You know?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Especially no one loves Velda.
Velda's own loneliness.
What are they called?
Do a will save against your own loneliness.
Succubus, or a plural succubi, I believe. But yes, a succubus is the name of
generally, in law, yes, sort of like seductive and will drain your life force if you give in, sort of thing. But you can imagine all sorts of kind of like... all sorts of paths that character sort of thing has taken over the years in computer games and various other stuff.
So a bit like Radiohead.
No, Radiohead just sucks your life force. It doesn't actually. There's nothing attractive about Radiohead. Unless you were particularly into Tom York for whatever reason.
I mean, I am. I've always thought he was one of the sexiest men.
So if Drum
I love Tom York.
So if Drum was in the same situation as our characters, there would be Tom York bathing in that pool, and you'd be like, I cannot resist you, Tom York. Sing to me mournfully and make me just drown myself in your electrified pool.
Let me just look deeply into your lazy eye. Oh, Tom York.
Drown yourself in an electric pool sounds like a Radiohead lyric.
It does.
One of several things that you will both find around a gaming table and as a porn category.
Tom York.
Along with dire bears and Twinkies. So
that's a hell of a pie, though, wouldn't it? That would be
wow.
That'd be a bachelor pie.
Bring in the dire bears.
I think you mean a party as in like we play those characters if we ever come back.
Possibly. Let's play a party of dire bears, Twinkie bearing dire bears. Yeah.
Well, I like that you've been dealing with them effectively like you deal with chuggers on the street. Like you've been just
don't make eye
just been walking past them, being like, "No, thank you, no, thank you, I've got somewhere to be." No,
I'm so sorry, I'm late for something else.
I'm late for a place that I have to be at. Yep, whatever that may be.
No,
that doesn't work with the knife crime truckers, man. Have you encountered the knife crime?
What do they stab you instead?
Chuggers? Or no, they don't take no for an answer. They just follow you down the street. Can I ask you one thing? No. Can I please? I'm going to ask you one thing. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to ask you one thing. It's just one thing. It's just one thing. They just follow you down.
Wow.
They did actually bring in specific legislation years ago for chuggers because it was totally unregulated. So you did have a lot of that. People just literally harassing old ladies down the street, and they are legally not allowed to do that. So if anyone's being harassed out there or a particular thing, you can report that person.
I think it's because some of those companies aren't real charities.
And I feel bad.
Information farming.
I mean, I've done that job, and it's fucking hard.
Oh, it's tough, man.
Oh my god, it's horrendous.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what a chugger is, that's someone that asks for money for charity on the street. They stop you in the street, just in case someone doesn't know what a chugger is.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. It's derived from charity and mugger, so it's not a particularly sort of complimentary thing. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, and again, legitimate charities, and a lot of them are quite happy to be like, "Are you interested in helping this?" I'll be like, "No, thanks, I'm very busy." And I have stopped to talk to a few, but yeah, some of them are obnoxious, and they're the ones you need to watch out for. It's just like, I appreciate you're trying to sell whatever it is you're saying, dude, but please leave me alone.
And they are doing a really good job, to be fair.
Yeah, a lot of the big up all the legitimate charities and the fundraisers there.
Yeah, big up Succubuses.
Big up Succubi.
They're doing a job.
I might cut this whole thing about charity. So.
And they're
it's overall positive. Charity's great, but chuggers are not.
You might cut this bit, but they might cut you, Colin. Those knife ones.
Stop making it so I can't cut these things.
The knife crime chuggers did make it seem like they were committing knife crime.
The great thing about an anti-knife crime chugger is that you know for sure they haven't got a knife, so you can treat them however you like.
Well, it turns out I represent knife crime, so
counterpoint.
Do you care about knife crime? Yes, I do.
It's
I'd like it to be more popular.
I literally derive my entire income from knife crime.
Now give me your money.
Hand over those leaflets, all of them.
Imagine that. That's a good little sketch, actually.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, that's not a chugging. This is a chugging. This
is a straight up mugging, mate.
Chug.
Mugging us off.
Succubi have failed in their initial gambit to lure you into their pool of electric water. Well, they failed to magically lure any of you in. Then Folton walked in on his own, and then, having never been mind controlled, and then walked away.
It's actually it's a classic thing that was going to happen, man. That was the way it was always meant to.
There's anytime there is we've had I think 2 fights where there's been a big pool of water in it, and in both of them I assumed that Folton was going in that pool. I don't know why. It's just my immediate thing of being like, I was like, has Folton got enough hit points to survive this? Because you know how this is going to go. It's just it's going to jump straight in there. This time again, only a little brush with pool rather than a dive in. Last time was the magical lemur water back in the slippery.
Yeah. The magical lemur water.
I was like, Fulton's just going to dive in and drink all of it, and then he'll be a lemur for the rest of the adventure.
Damn, I should have
got through. Well, hey, maybe there'll be another time to be a lemur. Maybe we'll have another.
There's always time to be a lemur.
Yeah. After we're done with this, we'll play lemurs and dragons. It's a very short game.
Yeah. And it very much depends on whether you're a lemur or a dragon. Like, it's a 50-50 roll at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a short game either way. You either win or you lose.
It's not balanced. It's not like... Do you remember when we played, James, you and I played this World War II board game?
Yes. Memoir 44.
Memoir 44. And it's like, it was meant to be quite a good, like, you reenact Second World War battles. Gosh, we sound like middle-aged men, but you do, and it's fun.
It is fun because they're on a nice small scale. It wasn't like
they're little skirmishy things. But we played it, and it seemed unbelievably hard for one of us. And so we had a look at the book afterwards, and they're like, part of the point of this game is to teach history to children. Therefore, the games are fundamentally unfair and skewed in the basis of the people who actually won in history.
It was well because that's the thing, and obviously the Germans were pretty steamrollered when they came into Europe, and the game accurately represented that. It's like, you can't really win as the Germans because they didn't. It's like, okay, that's fair enough. Just it's a lesson in defeat. However, you learn more from your defeats than you do from your victories. Is what it says on the box, basically. Yeah.
Wow, that's a real, yes, being a Nazi can be a learning experience.
Yes, don't be a Nazi. You're a loser, which is true. But that's a board game that really shows it.
Ah, well, I can tell you, I've got a new water bottle, everybody. I've been working my way through it. It has little motivational things on it, and I am currently at keep chugging. So,
oh wow.
Oh man, I used to have one of those. I lost it at a festival. Which festival was it? The only festival I've been to recently.
If you could remember it, Drum, you
Latitude.
Still have it.
Yeah, I know, right? Latitude. Left it at bloody Latitude. I love that.
Oh,
it was good. Made me want to drink water.
I'm coming to chug on all of you.
All right.
All right. The one who tried to embrace Folton has failed and has just taken... So the one who embraced... when Tequila Bottlebrook tried to embrace you, Folton, and you recoiled from her. So they use... When they're trying to grapple you, they use diplomacy instead of athletics to try and grapple you. But because it failed... It means that it took damage. You rejected its advances. And, you see, Tequila has got spits up some blood and recoils from this. She's taken actual damage from being rejected by Folton.
So did Caragor take damage when he spat out blood? When I was like, you can wait. Mechanically he didn't. Okay.
Because
we weren't in.
It was a spell rather than an actual physical advance kind of thing. So it didn't. Okay. That didn't trigger the damage thing mechanically. But he did seem really hurt by it. Like it really upsets these things when you say no to them.
Okay.
Don't like it, making them a lot like men. So, Bubba Von Hoops.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, my friend?
Well, I'd like to try and walk away up the stairs, away from these three individuals that are trying to suck my soul.
He's walking away. I think they can do physical attacks. To warn you that
we're in initiative rounds.
We are. That's why it's your go. Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm going to change my fucking view on that.
So, to give you a reminder of where they all are, Caragor Demon is currently in the pool. Ica Demon is currently flying above your head, clawing Velda directly above you. And Tequila Demon is over by the stairs, face to face with Folton.
Is Velda flying?
Velda is flying. Velda, they both have wings. They're kind of swirling around each other.
Yeah, okay. It's quite difficult, this, isn't it, really?
Walking away is still an option.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yes.
Just walk out the door, the broken door. Leave you lot to get your soul sucked.
Are you still holding the lock?
No, I think you dropped that quite a long time ago. Just throw that at Caragor's head. Yeah. Oh, what was that for?
I'm the better thief.
Yeah, okay. We are fighting these people, are we? We doing that?
Well,
is that what's
they're
happening?
very intent on fighting us. I'm not sure we can actually, after the long conversation about chuggers, actually just say thank you very much and walk away. I don't think they're going to let us do that. And they can attack.
Although it does feel like doing that will actually hurt them. So, just saying.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to. cast Inspire. Oh, God, can I do that? Oh, I don't know if I can, actually. No, I've not got a focus point, have I? It's gone. So I can't Inspire Courage anymore. Unless I can, because it was taken over from the last fight. Does that work?
How do you mean? You could...
Or has it been 10 minutes? Have I got a focus point now? Can I still
you haven't refocused, do you?
No. So I need 10 minutes to kind of get that back, don't I?
So refocus, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't do that. Okay.
That's because your tactic for every fight has been walk into the next room.
I know. Yeah.
So that's it's making progress, but it's not. You're not getting a lot of breaks.
Okay.
That's hustle culture for you.
I'm going to cast Grim Tendrils.
Okay,
and I have a new feat, which means that my lower level spells can be cast with one action.
Is that quickened spell?
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is really
cool. I believe that is once per day, I think.
I thought that it was just every spell or cantrip, to be honest. That's what I kind of read into it.
Incredibly powerful, but it could. You could be right.
I did read into it, and that's how I read it. But maybe I'm wrong. So let's have a double check. I'll cut all of this.
That's all right. Quickened casting. If your next action is to cast a cantrip or a spell that is at least 2 ranks lower than the highest ranking spell slot you have, reduce the number of actions to cast by 1. Frequency once per day.
The small print.
The small print. May cause warts or death.
Yeah, okay. So I'll do that. Why not? I'll cast Grim Tendrils and I'll do it on to...
Yep.
Go on.
I was going to say, I was misreading it. It's cantrip or spell with 2 ranks. So yeah.
So that's a level 3 spell. So it's...
Your next a spell that is 2 ranks lower than the highest rank you have. So it's level 3. You've got level 6 or level 5.
Level 5. Yeah. So 2 below. Cool. It's a Fortitude save, and I'm going to do this at your girl, not Ica.
What's the range of it?
It is 30 feet. Is that too far away?
That's not very far.
Okay.
Is it only 30 feet? I thought Grim Tendrils was way more than
that. I know. It's mad, isn't it? Now I've said it, I kind of regret it, but I'm going to play it.
Okay. The only person in range... Yeah, it's a 30-foot line, of course. In that case, the only person you could get it to... you could get it at Caragor, or you could get it at Ica.
All right.
But, Tequila is way over the other side of the room.
So he looks at Ica, still has some love for her, and doesn't have any love for Caragor, so he shoots it at Caragor. Yeah.
Oh, you send a line of tentacles streaming towards an orc, which is another thing you can find around a gaming table and in a porn search.
Yeah.
We're all learning things today. This week's episode sponsored by Pornhub. He makes a fortitude save, and that fortitude save comes up low, but it's a 20. Dirty, filthy, the filthiest of tentacalized 20s. 2
more, it would have been a crit, but it's not. So, that is a fail. Okay. The creature takes full damage, which is 6d4, and that's 18 points of damage.
That is pretty good.
That's not bad, actually. Then I'm going to cast a shield on myself.
Okay.
So that's going to give me like a little, a little extra la la la.
Little extra la la la. What are you going to do next?
And my last, I didn't think of this actually because I thought I could, do the old cantrips as well. I tell you what, I'm going to cast because I never use it. True Strike for my next go. So until the end of my turn, a glimpse into the future ensures I strike true. So I can basically, I've got advantage. I think that's how it happens. Yeah.
Until the end of your turn.
Do you have to use it and then use it again? This is the thing we've discussed before, haven't we?
Your turn is about to end, so if you do it now, it will just go.
So you use it at the beginning of your turn.
Cast it first and then attack.
Sorry, I always think that it's going to be on the next go. So yeah, I remember now. Okay, in that case, I will hit Caragor again. No, I'm not going to do that. That's mad. That's mad.
You're mad, Colin.
I know.
You're bonkers. You're a daft lad.
Worst go I've ever had.
Lad.
I'm usually so quick, aren't I? And I've got nothing. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move out of range of everything. I'm going to go back to the door. That's broken.
You're already by the door. You haven't moved yet.
All right, I'll step round the corner. So just my head is peering round, so I've got cover.
Amazing. Okay, you take cover behind. I'll allow that. Yeah, half the door is still in place. It only shattered like one of the big doors, so you kind of step back around it and just peek around the corner. So you've
take that, Caragor.
Where you going? Oi.
There we go. That's my go. My silly go.
Hey, it was a silly go. All goes are silly. There are no silly goes, Colin. Just silly people. Speaking of which, Velda.
Alrighty. What did she do? She slashed me, didn't she?
She slashed you with her slashy claws.
What? I'm going to. What am I going to do? Because the trouble is, like, are we going to sleep before the end? Probably not. Are these the only combats we're going to have? Probably not. So I'm sure the rest of you are the same. I want to kind of like make sure I don't.
Yeah.
However, I am getting a bit knacked up. I am. Yes. I'm going to still... Okay, so I'd like to... I'd like to fly down kind of closer to Shania and Philipe.
Yes.
So we're sort of in the same region. So we're trying... Because at the moment we feel a bit scattered to the winds.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to... I'm going to go for a slashing gust again. Why not?
Do you know your fly speed there?
20 feet.
20 feet.
It's the same as my walk.
That's fine. That gets you.
Oh, sorry, they're 25 feet actually.
Oh, 25
feet these days. Yeah.
Cool. You swoop down next to Shania and you spin back around with a slashing
kind
gust.
Of still airborne, but kind of above them, so it's sort of like a little super team, like the X-Men. Yep. And then slashing gust. Let's see. I'm going to use the dice roller again. I don't know why I keep using this naff dice roller. Is it going to come up with the goods? Oh, that is a good roll, actually. That is 33.
33 critical hit.
Boom! Yakasha! And it is heightened, so it is 64.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Yes, hopefully. And if it's a critical hit as well. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to look at it. Right, let me do the. So.
Roll so many dice.
So roll a lot of dice. So it is. So there is 13 points.
13
of
points
slashing damage. However, because it is a critical success, they're going to take 5d4 of persistent bleed damage.
Oh,
which is 12 points of persistent bleed damage.
Nice.
Okay, so 13 points of slashing.
Yeah.
Is that all? Is that including the doubling from the?
Oh no. So no. Yes, you're right. It's a critical. So yeah, double that.
So 26 points of slashing.
Yes,
and it starts taking persistent.
I don't think we double the bleed damage.
No,
because it's on a critical success. A target also takes 5d4 persistent bleed damage. So then 12 points of bleed damage on its turn.
That's fine.
Slash me, will you? Slash your back.
Slash your back.
Slash your back.
Slash your back. Slash your back. Wanna slash your back.
He sings. God.
That's a real... Sorry, everyone. That's
brutal.
I think that was Boyzone, wasn't it?
Anyway, take that.
Yes.
Take that, was it? Oh, yeah.
Take
Slash
that.
Back for good.
Take
and
that.
Party.
Do you know what, Dan?
Take that.
Oh, sorry. Dan, I just wanted to say that actually I only had 2 actions on that go, didn't I?
Because you're stunned.
So actually take away me hiding.
Yep, no problem. You're still in the room. Okay, so Velda, you fly away from Ica.
I sort of swoop. Yeah.
Like, Velda, where are you going?
Bugger off!
Just like she's buffeted by the wind and knocked around. Oh, dear.
No one's tried to seduce me because they're like, well, it's not going to work on him.
No.
Sour-hearted old goat.
I would have brought Diet Michael back, but he's had a lot of cameos so far.
Hey, yeah.
Folton Battlestone, you are facing down your beloved.
Chopper in half.
Down Tequila.
So,
what are we doing?
The first thing I'm going to do with the first action is I'm going to try and woo her. I'm going to try and woo a succubus to see if it implodes her brain and then she dies.
My God.
Wow. Do you just whip out some pocket flowers?
Yeah.
Some armpit chocolates and,
It wouldn't be a role-playing game if somebody didn't try to seduce the succubus.
Yeah.
I go, oh, Tequila, you're looking so beautiful. Those eyes are like windows into hell. And how beautiful hell is. And how beautiful you are. Come, Tequila. Come here.
Oh,
well, I've got a semi. I don't know about you.
Oh, God.
All right. Do I roll diplomacy? Or...
Okay. I think we need to roll diplomacy. Give me a diplomacy check to find out if the dwarf seduces the succubus.
Natural 20.
Oh my God.
The fuck up. That is mad.
Oh my God. What a time to roll a nat 20.
How are we going to roleplay this, Dan?
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
Oh, Ross.
Can we get the rights to Marvin Gaye?
Let's get home.
Right now, I think we're in more danger of being sued by Pornhub than we are Marvin Gaye for dwarf seduces succubus. Right. Tell me what happens. Seduce me, Ross.
I just go, you look beautiful today. Those hands looking hairier than usual, I see. Let me just hold them if I could, with your permission. And then I sort of hold her hand and look in her eyes and go, would thou like to go for a walk?
Okay.
I've got some food for you.
Is this how you met your partner? Is this just word for word verbatim?
Yeah.
Right.
I've got some food for you.
I've got some food for you. Let's take a walk because your hands are hairy.
She's not a squirrel.
She's not a hobbit either. You know, I've got second breakfast in this bag.
Tequila leans in and goes,
"Oh, Folton, I was here I come to eat your soul, but now that I see you, my heart is melting at the sight of you. All I've ever wanted was to be evil before, but when I look in your eyes, I see another possibility, chance to start anew. Let's fly away from here, Folton. Let's leave this place and set up a new life together. And we'll make a podcast of our own with just you and me, Ross.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
It'll just be the two of us enacting romantic scenes every day.
It's probably more of a market for it.
Yeah. So that's my first action. My second action.
and what an action. What an action.
My second action is to go, no, I reject you.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You monster.
He's dead.
You lean in. You lean in to kiss her. Make a
heartbreak check.
I know. Make an either intimidation or diplomacy. Your choice.
Intimidation, probably, because it's a bit better. Oh, 34.
34.
No, sorry, 32.
32.
Yeah.
She screams as you reject her. Tears of blood fall down her eyes as she cries out as you inflict 4d6 mental damage on her.
Wow, that was easy.
I'm making that a crit because of the crit success on the other one. So roll 4d6 damage.
I'll just use actually 4d6. Sorry, it's going to get them out.
He's giving it the reach around.
Yeah, 6, 7. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. 11 points of rejection damage.
Wow.
Yeah, and then for my final action, I will just stab her.
Wow. What a roller coaster that was.
The way to a woman's heart.
40.
Critical hit.
52 points of damage.
Oh my god.
If that plotline was stretched out over a movie, you'd win a BAFTA for it.
That happened in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
You were like, run away with me. She said yes. You said no, and then hit her with an axe. Wow. You are difficult to love, Folton. Incredible. She falls backwards, a massive injury. You embed your axe in her chest. And she still looks like your ex-wife. She hasn't shapeshifted yet. This is...
Wow.
That's I would have given you the world.
Still alive? Still alive?
Still
my
alive.
god. But
Sorry.
man, there's gonna be some wrath coming your way, mate.
Yeah.
There's wrath coming your way. Right. Caragor. Caragor use that, so Caragor can use that. Caragor goes, "Here, Fulton, mate."
Yeah?
God, I've never been able to nail that accent. Make a will save.
Okay. Thanks for asking. 36.
Critical success, never mind.
Oh.
He tries to control your mind and has no reaction to it at all.
Well, there's not much mind to control, is there? Let's be honest.
So he, with that, he pulls himself out of the pool, and he runs over to where Shania and Philipe are standing. Babe, I'm coming. And that's his go, which means it is Shania's go.
Shania gives him the finger. No fucking not.
Caragor, important to clarify how you mean that.
Yeah.
Not for the first time.
Yeah. Not the prostate today.
Definitely, no, absolutely. You're not coming, not today. I guess she gives him the finger and then turns the finger round and uses electric arc on him.
Oh,
Electric arc.
Which can also get one other creature. Is the other succubus close by?
The Ica one is, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so they're both going to get this then. It's a basic reflex.
Basic reflex.
Yeah,
basic
to escape
reflex, Basic reflex. It's The first one only gets a 20. Caragor gets a 21. Ica gets a 24.
Okay, well, neither of them are critical, but they both fail.
They take full damage.
So they take full damage, which is 7d4 plus 4. So let's have a little go.
74 plus 4?
7d4 plus 4.
7d4.
Oh,
7d4
right.
plus 4, which is 4.
I was going to say, that's just 78.
That's just 362 points of damage. Yeah. Electric arc.
That's 12, 14, 15, 17, 18, 22 points of damage each, please.
Oh, 22 points of damage. And I should also say that the Caragor, I added that damage for the persistent, and then he made his flat check, so he recovers from the persistent damage.
Right. But he's just been electric arced.
Just been electrocuted. You electrocute both of them as he runs towards you.
Yeah.
Still alive, but not happy.
And then I say, Philipe, you know what to do. Pummel him, please.
Pummel him.
And Philipe gets his fists out. And has a go.
Philipe
has a go. Philipe has a go, yeah. And, that's nice, isn't it? That's 37. 37 is the attack.
37, that's it's going to be a critical hit.
A critical hit. Huzzah, indeed. So let's see. We've got a couple of these, and that is so that's 19. Then double it. So whatever that is.
That will be.
Sorry.
38.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, 19 double.
19
so
double.
40
Fuck,
minus
why can't I work this out?
38.
38, yeah, 38. So yes, 38, and that's on the Caragor one, please.
You point Philipe, you direct Philipe to hit the creature that looks like Caragor, and Philipe just goes, looks so happy and just turns around and with a swing that looks worryingly practiced just slams his monkey fist directly into the Caragor demon's face, just shatters its pointed teeth. The demon just staggers, looking completely rocked.
Has he got another attack? Yeah.
So you have cast a spell, and then you've directed Philipe. So yes, he has another attack.
Okay. Okay. So another one, but it's a -5, isn't it? So. Okay, and so this one that's 26.
26 is a hit.
Yeah. Lord. All right. So it's not quite as much, but still a reasonable amount. So it's 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage, and as we imagine Lady in Red playing romantically in the background. Drummond, please describe to me how your monkey eviscerates the creature that looks like your boyfriend.
Okay, well, he does a monkey squawk that sounds something that it feels like he's saying, finish him. It's like it's finish him. And it does a little twirl, and then a backhanded punch that knocks the demon's head and skull and spine all the way across the room. And the body just falls to its knees, blood spurting out. You know what
Fatality.
I'm referencing. Fatality. Exactly like that.
Oh my god. The angry monkey brutalizes adopted stepfather. Probably a porn term as well.
Oh boy!
As Philipe punches the demon Karagor's skull and spine clean off.
Nice.
And then roars to the heavens. Oh my god.
Beats his chest, presumably. Beats his chest with his bloody fists afterwards.
So just to get this right, I think that demon had a complete failure rate. Like, he tried to seduce you and failed, coughed up some blood. He tried to... No, he made Folton cry a bit. So he did make Folton cry a little, hurt his feelings. So there we go. A life well lived.
These guys are useless. Right. Ica is still alive. Ica, you're my buddy. You're good. What can you do? You must have something awesome in here that you can do. It is going to... Ica swoops over to Velda where he's flying in the air.
For fuck's sake!
And says, Velda, teach me magic, Velda. Teach me how to be a good wizard, Velda.
Piss off!
And I think that'll work because that's only that's a 23 versus your athletics DC.
My athletics DC. Really? What would that be?
So it's your athletics bonus plus 10.
Oh, and what was it?
23.
23. No, that does actually beat it.
It does beat it.
Yeah, I'm only trained in athletics. Sure, it's athletics and not acrobatics.
Athletics. It is athletics. It's a grapple check. It's she had a plus 18 to that.
Is that because we're flying?
She only made it 20. Nope, it's because she's a succubus. It's always athletics for grapple. So she moves. She flies in towards you. Hang on. It's against your fortitude DC, so that might be better.
So is that 10 plus my fortitude?
10 plus your fortitude.
That is a fail then.
Oh,
sorry. You can indeed piss off.
Ica fails to seduce you with your need with your. She couldn't appeal to your love. She thought she'd appeal to Velda's need to impart knowledge.
No, it's all mine. I don't share my knowledge. I'm Smeagol of the books.
Explain. Why would I explain to anyone?
No,
it's mine.
No, I liked watching you fail at it.
You are always a beast. And then she stabs you with her claws. Maybe she doesn't. It's only a 20.
No, she fails.
Garbage monsters! That's her go. That's all she can do. Right. Tequila.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
She also takes some persistent bleed damage there, doesn't she?
No.
Yeah. You shouldn't shrug it off. She should be taking 12 points of persistent bleed damage unless she shrugs it off from my eviscerating hands.
That's right. That's right. I want to pop that on there. There we go.
Bleed. And I presume that's with persistent bleed. You roll it. You can roll a check every turn or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bleed, bitch.
So
get
I'll
up.
roll a little check, and she stops bleeding.
Ah, well.
Still did some damage.
She stops bleeding.
Bloody tequila. Right, tequila.
Come on, BB.
I barely met her. Right. She's going to... now, how do I get Folton into an act of passion? Feels
Put some
unlikely.
cheese in your shoe
Feels
and
unlikely at this stage.
make a little shoe fondue.
And actually, she's been rejected, so she can't try that anymore. All right, she's going claw, claw, claw.
Yeah, come on, BB.
You said you loved me!
32.
That's a hit.
Shit.
Okay, 10 points of damage.
Easy. I don't love you. Or do I?
17.
That's not a hit.
And then a 15.
No.
No, you said you love me.
Oh, baby, I do.
Oh, God. It's so dark.
God.
That's... Bubba, it's your go.
Cool. Okay. I'm going
You're no longer stunned. You've got 3 actions to stay.
That's great. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to shoot some magic missiles at the Ica, because Ica's the only one left, isn't she?
No.
Nope.
Got tequila.
But, there's still Tequila.
Oh, Tequila's back.
She's over the other side of the room having a terrible time with Folton.
I think Icalicious, she's gonna get the love drains from his eyes after he's stunned.
Oh.
And he goes, "Oh no, it's not really her." Oh. And then he shoots magic missiles, all 3 of them sent straight her way. I've already rolled the damage. It's 38 points of damage.
How are you doing 38 points of damage with magic missile? It's crazy.
Mate, it's a heightened spell now, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, crazy.
Yep. This is therapy for Bubba.
That's very unhealthy therapy, Bubba.
Very unhealthy therapy.
Bubba met a girl that he was attracted to, but wasn't interested in him, and his therapy is to machine gun someone who looks like her.
Yeah.
If you've never had therapy, this is not how it works, okay? Like, you do not exercise demons
no.
by shooting missiles at people.
I mean, they are actually literal demons, so at least we got that going for us.
Sure, yeah. Just so everyone knows in the world, this isn't therapy. This is Bubba's twisted mind. He doesn't think anything's real anymore. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't know what's going on.
Bubba's a mess, but so is Ica, although Ica is still just about alive. Ica Demon survives that onslaught. She just blast missile through her, put holes in her wings. Velocamblight.
I'm going to, under these approaches, I'm going to slashing guster again, if I can. Let's see if it's any good. I'm gonna use my rubbish dice roller. Come on, rubbish dice roller. What's it got? Whee! Oh Velda, my lordy! It's
Velda, I want just tell me knowledge, Velda. Tell me about your experience. Tell me about Woodstock.
Wait, of course.
Tell me about real ale.
Of course, I'll open up and tell you everything about it. Oh no, slashing gust with a 36. Which you'll never know about my ale.
That is a retort if ever I heard one. You'll never know about my ale.
It's finally, the request for ale is finally too much, and Velda annihilates the Ica Demon with magic missiles.
With sharp wind.
Sharp wind.
Sharp wind, yeah, slashing gust again. So that's 30 points of damage. And if she's still standing, a persistent bleed damage of 16 points of persistent.
There is nothing left to bleed.
Oh.
Ironically, if it bleeds, you can kill it, but if you've killed it, it can't bleed.
Yeah. Trust me, you wouldn't want to be a member of Camera anyway. You have to be old and bearded. Right, there we are.
You successfully destroy the young. This is therapy.
It's left me strangely hollow. Maybe they were right after all. No. It is the other.
Okay. Oh my God, this is a disaster.
I was really worried about this particular encounter. Like, I was like, these guys are going to be badass.
They are.
Are they?
They are. It's just my fucking dice.
Oh,
sure. Yeah.
Sure.
They're really good.
Blame the dice, Dan.
Yeah. Bad workman blames his tools, mate.
Folton.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Folton looks at her and goes, "I'm sorry, baby."
Oh God! Not again.
Those words. If I was your partner, those words would send a cold chill through my veins. I'm sorry, baby, but it's not working out. I'm gonna have to push you off this balcony now because I can't end relationships in a normal way.
I love you so much. Now come here and take this.
Chop off your head. I love you so much. I just want to keep your head in a box.
I'm gonna kill you because I love you.
But I'll squeeze your eyes out first because I like them as well. And make a ring out of them.
Keep them in a jar.
You'll see what I see because I'll be punching people with your eyes.
These guys are literally demons from the abyss, and somehow you guys are coming across as more troubled and creepy than they are.
So he goes, Folton goes, oh, don't worry, baby. Come here and give Folton a hug, not a kiss, because that's too...
A hug. It's a kiss and a hug.
And I'm gonna,
gives you a cajon.
I'm going to roll diplomacy to try and woo her again.
Okay.
Oh my God.
After fucking...
Just to put her out of her misery. She's literally bleeding from everywhere. You've nearly severed her in half. Now you're going to try and make up.
23.
23.
Please say critical
with
fail.
penalties. She goes, oh, Folton, I could never be mad at you. And goes in for a hug. And as she does, drains your fucking essence from you. That's a critical fail.
Yeah.
She comes in with a hug, which activates her passionate kiss ability. It doesn't need to be a kiss. It's a physical embrace.
Worth it.
Good old Folton. You could have just ended it, but no.
No, I didn't want to go out like that.
Come here, baby.
We ain't going out like that.
You take 8 points of damage and you're drained 1. Oh God.
Oh, here we go.
Does he react like, oh, that's the stuff right there. Oh, love a bit of draining.
She's now got her arms around you.
Okay, fine. I try and escape using strength, I guess.
Yes, you can attack while you're restrained.
Okay,
while you're grappled, but
I will attack.
Just get her.
Oh, fine. I'll attack you then.
Yeah, it is your... I'm losing track of whose go it is because that was a reaction.
Yeah, 33 for my second action.
33 is a critical hit.
Yeah.
I love you, baby.
58 points of damage.
How much?
58.
58.
I hesitate to ask this, but how do you kill the creature that looks like your ex-wife?
She's got me grappled, but I've still got my movement.
She's hugging you, basically, yeah.
I pull my arms up out of like the grapple so she's not like... And I pull my axe up and I go, oh, baby, you made the wrong decision. And then I drag the axe blade across her throat, and then as the blood just spurts all over me and in my beard and in my face, and I go,
We might need some therapy.
Oh
yes.
my God!
Tell you what, if I was Ross's hamster, I'd be very worried right now. It's probably just stopped mid chewing, just looking at me like, what?
Baby.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I love you, baby. It's a terrified creature.
Oh my God.
I can't believe this. You try to write a nice little romance episode for your friends so they can experience a little bit of love in their lives. This is what you get for it. This is what comes out of it. As you drag your axe across, her face shifts and contorts into a horrific form of a demon form with tentacles for hair and glowing yellow eyes and long fanged teeth. Horns sprout from between the tentacles. Her hands reach up towards you, and then you bring the axe across, and the head flops backwards and just collapses onto the floor and lies there stinking of brimstone.
Yeah, we did it!
I mean, literally, Velda is just looking over at Sir Folton being like, what the fuck? Yes, we did.
Do you think this adventure has changed me at all?
I'm not sure if we're just seeing something we haven't seen before, but yeah.
I think maybe you have come full circle. I mean, you remember that time when you gouged that guy's eyes out? That was pretty dark.
I stabbed my girlfriend's father in the stomach.
Yes, on his doorstep.
Yeah.
But the thing is, on the plus side, you do shit yourself less. So,
Yeah, so you are growing. We are all growing, yeah?
So should we go up this stair?
No, hold on. I feel like maybe there's nothing coming for us right at this moment. Anyone feel like we could... There's a chaise lounge over there. Anyone fancy a rest?
I mean, I'm good, but let's rest anyway because
I'm just worried because I've used some big spells that I was hoping to save for other times. That's the only reason.
So you want to take an 8-hour rest?
Well, no, I don't know. I need to commune and make new spells.
Let's have a sleep. Let's have a sleep. Come on.
Is that
possible? What about in one of the rooms? Maybe we go in the room.
Yeah, what else is
the thing is, as soon as we open another door, there's going to be some other piece of shit behind it, you know?
Well, it doesn't mean... I love the mechanics, so we can just, have a sleep here, and nothing can open doors, so,
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Something could still come up. We'd have to set watches and such.
Yeah,
I can sort out a cozy cabin just outside this door, and we can take watch.
I think we should maybe stay inside. I feel like outside is more likely to be people flying around going, what the fuck is that cabin doing? I'm sure. Do you know what I mean?
It is quite... the patchwork dragon is going to realise we're here.
Why don't we put the cozy cabin up in this room? It's like 30 feet high.
Yeah,
I was trying to say that. I was trying to...
Not outside.
Yeah, let's do that. And someone keep watch. And I really feel like I would like to be as powerful as possible before we move forward anymore.
Shania,
is that okay?
How did it feel killing a version of Carragher?
It wasn't Carragher, so I felt nothing. I was just fucking demon. I didn't give a shit. Okay.
No,
I'm slightly, maybe a little bit pissed off. I don't know where the fuck he is, but but that wasn't him. So no anger from that was taken out on him. Carragher's going to get it much worse when I see him in the face.
Hey, did you guys see I seduced a succubus?
Yes, I saw that.
Good.
We should talk sometime, but not now, not right now.
We've never got time for those important conversations, have we? Where we just, talk about what's going on inside and the feelings you might be going through, and it just sort of comes out in unfortunate random ways.
Yeah, battle.
Are any of you actually real?
Yeah, we are all real. It's okay.
How do I know everyone's real?
Now, shit.
I'm just getting very confused here.
This is why we should rest. Let's rest.
Reality is a shared hallucination that we all have.
Don't start saying things like this, folks. It's not a nice thing to say when someone's having a crisis.
They're not having a crisis. He's all right.
No, he's not. He's questioning what's fucking real. Jesus
You're okay, aren't you? You little scamp. You'll be fine.
There we go. He'll be fine. Let's just sweep this all under the carpet.
Right. Everyone, we rest, yeah? Okay, we rest.
All right.
Are
you going to do some healing?
I will do like a sort of a mass heal on an area thing. I'll use a spell for it so that if it happens quickly, and then I can get it back when we've had a rest. Okay, so I'll do one of my big.
So we cozy cabin.
And I do a big
heal.
You cast a spell.
Do you get healed from drained if you heal?
Yes, you will recover from the drained condition. I believe the drained condition is cured on a heal.
Okay, so
let's cozy cabin up.
Each time you get a full night's rest, your drained decreases by 1.
Okay, so yes, after a full night's rest, you will.
Okay. And I'm going to let you all know how much healing I've given you very shortly.
Let's roll some.
So that's 45 points of damage back to everyone.
Yep, everyone gets into the cabin, and then Shania just floods it with healing energy.
Okay. And, it's 45
how many?
points. 45 points for everyone.
Good.
And then, whatever you get back from having a rest. So
okay. So you use the
back
spell,
up to full.
and then you settle in. You settle in for the night. What are your watches?
I'll do the first. Oh.
I'll do the last.
I'll do the first.
I'll do something in the middle.
So Velda first, Folton last, and some order of the other two in the middle. What is that order? Just out of interest.
Bubba goes second.
Okay. I will go third.
Shania goes third. Okay. So Velda, you sort of, you just kind of, where do you sit for your watch while everyone else is asleep?
I'm just sort of like sat on the front doorstep and sort of, I drag one of the divans over to sort of next to the door, and I sit on that. But I sort of occasionally get up and wander about and have a look at the doors and stuff. Just stay near the cabin.
Go out. You occasionally have a look out the door. Your watch passes peacefully. Nothing comes in the night. You hear all night. You just hear the clanking of the legs, and there's a general sense of movement here. Like the cabin sways. Right. It's like being on a ship. This thing is because this fortress is walking through the forest the whole time you're on it. So there is this weird sense of movement, but nothing appears during the night, and you awake Bubba for his watch. Bubba, give me a perception check.
Sure. It's 31.
31, okay. You kind of at one point pop outside and look up. You feel like you hear the sound of something big moving high above you, but then you don't hear it again. You go back inside. You wait a little longer, and eventually time comes to wake up Shania for her watch.
I thought I heard something big out there, so just keep your mince pies peeled, yeah?
Yeah, okay, sure.
All right.
Will do, yeah.
I love you. Good night.
Okay, yeah, no.
He shuts the door.
Cool. Weird.
The door of what? Like just
the cozy cabin.
The cozy cabin.
You shut Shania outside.
Yeah.
I'd take the watch outside. Okay. Yeah.
He just says that and then shuts the door before.
Amazing. Yeah. Shania, you spend your watch. Give me a perception check for yours.
Okay.
Yeah, while you are out here.
All right. That is 36.
36. At some point during the night, you're just doing another lap of the cabin, and you hear very faintly sounds like from around the back of the cabin, you can hear a voice that seems to be saying, "Forgive the sinners, for they do not know what they do. The only way to enlightenment is through forgiveness. The only way to forgiveness is through justice." You
the fuck?
Approach the noise, Snick, and as Shania kind of leans to see what the noise is, from the wall behind her, looking over her shoulder, we see the ghostly apparition of two gaunt, drained-looking humanoids with empty eye sockets, dressed in bishop's robes. They are holding staffs, and both of them approach Shania from behind as she leans to hear what this noise is, and raise their hands And that is where we leave it for tonight.
Oh, we're going to bash some bishops.
Very nice.
Damn.
Superb. Good.
All right. Cool.
This week's episode was made possible by all of our Patreons, but especially this week, we have another brand new, shiny, fresh out of the box Dangerling of the week. Their name is Fran. Thank you so much, Fran. You're amazing. You made this week's episode possible. To get your name on the show, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. We love you.